Welcome back to Astro Love Painter. If you're new to this channel, then welcome for the first time. So this is for all of you who are dedicated, or just interested, or just tipping your toe in the water to expanding your knowledge in astrology. I've designed this to teach you and walk you through each full and new moon. I encourage our listeners to have a printed copy of your own natal chart so that you can make notes of the transiting energies and learn how to find these aspects in your own chart, as well as learning about the collective conscious evolutionary process. If you don't already know how to get your own chart, then please pause this video and watch my tutorial how to get your natal chart. So last month I didn't do the centric horoscopes. There was a lot to go over. I was also in celebration, and those will be uploaded in the next few days, but this is a message I wanted to get out immediately. You may have heard other astrologers say this is the luckiest day of the year. So it is time to begin your manifestation. This is the perfect energy. Set your intentions for the coming new moon in Scorpio on November 18th and watch it. Watch all of your previous efforts from the past 6 months come together on November 3rd with the full moon in Taurus. These two signs are the signs of manifesting abundance. Pluto will be conjunct the moon today in Capricorn, which is a slow, steady, passionate burn. This will be in a T-square with Venus at 15 degrees of Libra in opposition to Uranus at 26 degrees of Aries. So this is about finding balance between who you are in a relationship and your own autonomy. It could get into a heated power struggle if you are not aware, with Pluto being involved, but I highly suggest you use this energy towards some hot somatic exercise. You feel me? So why is today the luckiest day of the year? Jupiter and the Sun are conjunct only one time a year, which is today. And this conjunction is also trining Neptune in Pisces, which brings an amazing ethereal connection to the unknown and spiritual insights. Saturn is now in a trine to Uranus. So all of that upheaval and chaos we've been moving through since 2012 with the Pluto-Uranus square is getting support from the stability of Saturn. Saturn is now pulling down structure, as above, so below. It is done unto you as you believe. With this beautiful Sun conjunct Jupiter energy and the two zodiac signs that represent physical manifestation having full and new moons this month, it will be off the chain. But you'll miss it if you aren't paying attention. The full moon in Taurus will be on November 3rd at 10:23 p.m. at 11 degrees and 59 minutes, and that's Pacific Standard Time. Remember, kids, a full moon is when the sun and moon are in opposing zodiac signs, and it is when the earth is located directly between the sun and the moon's opposition. Thus, the moon becomes illuminated. And Neptune is creating a sexy trine to the sun and a sextile to the moon while in its retrograde stage. This illuminates, brings to light, brings to surface things that were not previously seen. The veil is even thinner on a full moon. Depending on where this sits in your personal chart, great insight and clarity can be had upon a situation. Mercury will be in a quincunx with Uranus, so anything having to do with your mind, communication, or speech, possibly even publications, will be highly intuitive and innovative. Use all of this to your advantage and greatest potential. The collective part of fortune will be conjunct Pluto and trining the moon. This is a deep soul connection to source energy. Four days before the new moon in Scorpio, Venus will be conjunct Jupiter in Scorpio on the 14th, trining Neptune. And Jupiter expands optimism, hope, and luck, as well as just expanding whatever it touches. So all things Venus include love, romance, money, your heart's desire, and self-worth. Jupiter will be expanding these areas of your life, and specifically, however it aspects in your personal natal chart. A trine is a harmoniously flowing aspect that is highly beneficial, and it will be speaking to the Venus and Guru inside of you. Mars will be in a quincunx with Neptune, which is an awkward and sometimes difficult energy to reckon with, though not as severe as a T-square. Brings a little bit of tension. It could be conflict between your spiritual ideals and your drive for ambition, but just cool your jets, let that energy pass so you do not react to situations. Instead, learn to internalize these things. Find a creative expression. The new moon in Scorpio on November 18th at 26 degrees 19 minutes Pacific Standard Time. And remember that the new moon occurs when the sun and moon are in the same elliptical longitudes, and the moon is between the sun and the earth. So technically speaking, it is the time to plant seeds, set new intentions, and new launches are to be worked on but held off until the crescent moon, which is 3 to 5 days after the new moon. A true new moon is actually dark. So the Taurus full moon are manifestations from long planning and work that is done by one's own physical planning and efforts. And this would be from the 6 months prior, which would have been a Taurus new moon. Scorpio is the sign of manifesting in a 4D sense through feeling the alignment before seeing the proof. Believing is seeing, as opposed to believing is seeing, or seeing is believing. This full moon will be in a quincunx to Uranus, beginning a stirring inside to let the unconventional, rebellious part of oneself start to surface. Your innovative genius struggling against being seen versus the deep desire for authenticity. Let your freak flag fly. Saturn's trine to Uranus continues to hold down the fort and is supportive of this new restructuring of a new you. Then Mars joins the Uranus-Pluto square with the part of fortune along the ascendant and descendant axes of this collective energy. There will be a great urge to run full steam ahead with your ideas and ambitions. But wait for it, wait for it. Your time is coming. So learn how to internalize this drive so that it propels you from behind the front lines. Get into your genius and let your imagination run wild. Prepare the blueprints. It has only just begun. Remember, guys, to like, subscribe, and share this channel to bring awareness among the common threads in the collective. If you desire to be a part of our community, I host a closed Facebook group called Cosmic Collective Evolution. It's free to join, and it's full of positivity and growth. If you desire a personal reading or an emailed natal report, you can go to the links in the description box to book it. Love and light always. Namaste.